Hello, everybody. I'm Krasi. Zorina is with me, and we gathered today in order to answer all your questions. We received many questions for our event the event which will take place on the 14th of August, the 19th of August, and it will be astrological, and not only astrological event, it will be manifestation, it will be event on visiting sacred places in Bulgaria. And Bulgaria, as probably you already know, is the place where the most ancient civilizations are originate. So Zori, let's start with the first questions. You have the list, you have it on your iPhone. Please, let's start with the first question, and then we'll be answering. We'll try to cover all the questions that we received from people.
Sure. I mean, I've grouped them. Hi, everyone, first of all. I'm very excited that you're excited that you're coming, because I've received quite a lot of inquiries about the retreat. And so far, your most frequent questions were about the traveling restrictions, traveling bans. So we're going to cover that as well. And the other group of questions is about booking. So what kind of tickets are we offering? How can you book? Maybe we can talk about this, ways to pay. We have two types of tickets. One is a ticket for a single person, single ticket, and the other one is a couple's ticket. A couple, we consider anybody who you decide to sleep in one room with. It could be a friend of yours, it could be a family member, anybody. So you're going to be sharing a double room, and therefore the second person is only paying 60% of the price of the ticket, or we are giving 40% discount to the second ticket. So there are two types of tickets, and you can either decide to purchase them immediately, which automatically gives you a reservation, or you can reserve by paying half the price now and the other half by the 15th of July. So we have also questions about returns and refunds in case something significantly changes in the current entry requirements, or if it changes last minute, or if you're suddenly required to take a vaccination that you don't want to, or other restrictions that you don't want to comply with, and you decide not to come. If it's a COVID-related impediment that you're having, we'll reimburse you the entire amount. And if it's a different type of stop that you have that prevents you from coming, we are reimbursing 70% after the 31st of July. So between the 31st of July and the beginning of the retreat, which is on the 14th of August, we are reimbursing 70% of the ticket price, but that's really last minute. Yeah.
Zori, we had questions about the transportation, and you arranged very well. There will be two options. One will be, if you like, say please, because you're arranging the transportation.
Okay, so maybe first we should talk about the possibility of people still not being able to enter the country in the summer.
Oh, yeah, this is very important. Yes, we can explain this to people. This event is taking place in the mountains, in the Bansko, but people will find details about this small mountain village. Very, very beautiful, very, very typical Bulgarian village. So the mayor of Bansko will be issuing for each and every participant a document that there will be a cultural event which is taking place with, of course, where we are staying, in which hotel, and then he will be mentioning that there will be cultural event in Bulgaria, because according to the website of the Bulgarian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they are saying that in case that you can travel, in case that you, what was the situation for Americans, for example? For now, they cannot travel unless there is a cultural event. So we provide a document confirming that there is a cultural event. Also for visa purposes, many people come from, let's say, Arabic countries or other countries where visa to enter Bulgaria is required. Only for them, also for them, we'll issue document, but the same document should serve their purpose too, I think. But so the mayor of Bansko is issuing document which will help you travel, even if there is travel restrictions with, you know, this exception, or you may travel for cultural events. So this is the thing.
So even if the travel ban is not removed in the summer, you'll be allowed in the country. That's the thing. And it's your decision then whether you decide.
Of course, we never know what they can come up with, but for now, as far as we can foresee, this should be okay. And if not, you know that we're refunding your funds.
Yes. So the dates, again, just to mention them, although they're clearly stated on the website, are 14th of August to the 20th of August. So we are leaving from Sofia to Bansko with or depending on the number of participants, with a transportation bus with 2 stops. One is going to be picking up people in the morning from Sofia Airport, Terminal 2. And the second stop is going to be a central location in Sofia that we will announce to all the participants once they book and we come closer to the date. So depending on what time you arrive, you may decide to book one day earlier and stay over in Sofia and wait for us to pick you up with the bus, or you may decide to go straight to Bansko on your own, whatever you feel comfortable. I'm just sharing what we have arranged for you for transportation. So first pickup stop in the morning, let's say 9:30, 10 from Sofia Airport on the 14th, and then second stop central location in Sofia. Then we're going to arrive in Bansko and have just a relaxed get-together day, get to know each other day, organizational, welcoming dinner, and where we're going to speak about what we're going to be doing the next days. And the transportation is going to be available for us throughout the retreat. So every day we're going to be traveling between 1-2 hours to these sacred sites that we're going to visit, and we're going to have buses available for us, picking us up from the hotel and leaving us back there.
Speaking about the transportation, Zori, everything is included. The transport, the 3 meals. We're having it's a small hotel area with small houses plus hotel building. So there we have a restaurant. There is which will be for us. There will be a hall which will be for our lectures, only for us too. Also, this hotel has swimming pool, and as far as I remember, they have sports hall, but I'm not sure what this hall has. But I think they have pretty much everything. It's a very beautiful place, and for us, we foresee for us 2 meals in the hotel, our morning and evening, and of course, because we'll be traveling, most probably, not most probably, we'll be having a lunch back.
Yeah.
Yes, and because many people wrote us with different meal requirements, yes, in order everyone to have his own dietary, supply, so to say, we will be having buffet tables so that you can choose. We will not be restricted only in animal, of course, food. You have all options to choose from, for vegetarians, for people who prefer fish diets, and we're foreseeing all this. So this buffet will include anything that you like. So will be also the lunch bags. There will be, of course, we will see once we are approaching the date of the event, then we'll know from people what are their preferences. So this will be, of course, arranged too. So this is one thing. And yes, this is with the transportation all day. This is included in the price. If you have any special requirements, you need to write us. There is this form and email address on our website.
Yeah. So will people need extra pocket money? This is what they also asked.
Yeah, we were thinking about this, what to tell them. Bulgaria is not an expensive country. Of course, you may, but keep in mind that your food, your hotel costs, all this is covered. They'll let them decide, but the most important costs are being covered.
All right. Do they need any type of special equipment for hiking, or what kind of clothing will people need?
This is mountain. Bansko is in the mountains. Most probably you need to take a jacket, but last year it wasn't so cold. I don't know. it's good to be on the safe side and have a jacket at least.
Mm-hmm. So the 7 Rila mountains that we're visiting on the 19th, and maybe you can tell us more about the event that is happening there, but the lakes are at elevation between 2,200 and 2,500 meters. So that's quite high in the mountain, and it can get cold. So, you know, do get dressed for a mountain hike or prepare. Yeah.
Well, we chose this date, in particular this date, this very date, 14th of August until 19th of August, because from the 17th until the 19th of August, we're having the astronomical heliacal rise of the star Sirius. And this is known to many ancient civilizations, but the Bulgarian master being Sedunu, who is known with the White Brotherhood, he was gathering people on the mountains of Rila, around the 7 Rila lakes, and they would welcome the heliacal rise of Sirius, and then they would dance panrhythmic dance, which is known now and very, very, I don't like the word popular, but let's say known to many cultures. Even in Africa, we just, I think recently saw movies how people in Africa are dancing panrhythmic dance. Even the philosopher Rudolf Steiner developed similar dance, which was called eurythmia, based on the master being Sedunu's panrhythmia. The panrhythmic dance, we can share links under this video. The panrhythmic dance is actually coming. So to say, well, this knowledge comes from the sky. And panrhythmic dance is being played in the sky, and the master being Sedunu is teaching us how to play out the zodiac. So you're playing out the zodiac, and you have even parts which are called square or pentagram. Pentagram, you know, is the motion of Venus on the sky, and the square, you know what it is. How to play out the disharmonious aspects in your horoscope so that you have more harmonious life, so to say, with the help of the panrhythmic dance. So this is something truly amazing. It comes really from the sky. And I know a person who is clairvoyant, and she said in Rila, she would see the angels literally dancing panrhythmic dance on the sky. She would see them. Maybe many of you will see them. I cannot, I'm not clairvoyant. But so this is what we'll be seeing. And people from hundreds of countries are coming when the times are normal, of course. And you literally cannot find place in Rila to join the panrhythmic dance. This is something so beautiful. You will see, we'll place links under this video, and you will see what it is. So our idea was this, to welcome Sirius, which is associated with the Jesus Christ, who is believed to be one of the masters living there, descending from there. So is the master being Sedunu from the White Brotherhood, and many others whose mission was to awaken humanity, to help to prepare us for us entering each and every new era. So was the case with Jesus Christ 2000 years ago, who came to prepare us for the era of Pisces, and later Master being Sedunu came to prepare us, the humanity, for our entrance into the era of Aquarius. So since we live in the pre-Aquarius era, we thought the most appropriate theme of our event is welcoming Sirius and teaching you, sharing with you our thoughts on the new astrology of the new time of the pre-Aquarius era. And also Zori will teach you how, with the help of your astrological knowledge, to manifest what you want to achieve or what you want to improve in your horoscope, because it is amazing how powerful we are, but how much suppressed this knowledge is because we came with amnesia. And now exactly is the time, you know, to remember who we are. So this is actually the purpose of our event. I went too far.
No, very well. So do people need special knowledge of astrology is what they're asking?
No, we'll make sure to make this very interactive, so that if you have questions, we will answer. It will be like like let's say the astrological family, and we will be of course you will feel better if you have astrological notion in advance, but we will make sure also with Wada, we spoke about this, we'll make sure to make this very interactive and people will be interrupting, asking. We will make also small introduction for those who are new to astrology.
So we plan for most of the sessions to be outside in the nature while we're hiking. We can have a break, have a small lunch, and then have our lecture. So not necessarily in the hall of the hotel, although depending on whether it's all good weather, but as Lada said last time, weather is great in August in Bulgaria, so we should be able to have all our sessions outside. For the Heal and Learn method based on the Silva method, you will not need additional knowledge either. I've achieved successes every time I induce people in alpha state and we're meditating as a group to achieve the goal of each of the participants or of some of the participants that dares to be the volunteer. So you will also learn that. And some of the lectures that I'm going to be teaching in relation to the new consciousness are about the choice that you're having. Even if astrology is telling you a certain thing, the choice that you're having to follow one or the other extreme of this astrological axis that is shown in your horoscope, so you can still manifest the best out of it.
Yeah, the whole thing is to be one whole very interesting, complete, let's say, package of knowledge, so to say. Maybe this is not the most appropriate description, but once you know, because knowledge gives you amazing powers, once you know your horoscope, what to do with this knowledge. So the Silva methods and the other methods, which Zori will share with you, will give you really good direction. And this is also my personal experience with the methods, which I have been learning from her and from her group Heal and Learn. So our idea was around this amazing event of the Heliacal Rise of Sirius, which is amazing. This is a star which, if you see, it is changing colors. It's something magnificent really to watch, and the closer we watch, even the better. So together with this, and we will be seeing well these sacred places and yes.
Yeah.
So
we also have invited a guest lecturer, Professor Damian Pop-Christov, who will be talking about the Bogomils, the movement of the Bogomils and how it's reviving. So that's also going to be interesting. So we have a cool program for you guys. Feel free to write us.
The program is on the website in great detail.
Yes. If you have any additional questions, feel free to write us. The email is on the website below.
Also, we had people who were writing us about specific room preferences. Please write us well in advance so that we can inform the hotel. We cannot do this because in August you can have many tourists, so we need to be well informed in advance for your hotel room preferences, food preferences, everything we will need to know.
Yeah, and also people asked about testing, if testing is still required in August for your travel back to your country. There are 2 testing sites in Bansko, so we would need to know whether you're going to be traveling back, you know, within a time frame so that we can book for you if you want that a testing slot for these testing sessions.
Yes.
Sites.
Testing, yeah.
Okay. Facilities, yeah.
Okay, I think we answered, Zori.
Yeah.
You'll be able to we'll enable the questions under this video. Write us if we've forgotten something. We'll be able to respond.
Yeah. All right, Krasi, great.
Thank you. We close this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.